And welcome back. We are doing Pathfinder 2nd Edition, and we are doing Return to the Graves.
We just found out during the break that Patches is an informant about Watergate. They call me Deep Rat. That's his
He's a
heritage.
rat, undercover. What's his deception? Yes.
I forgot to take that.
Oh, well. He's like, that's what the familiar is for.
Yes.
Well, I'm just like, this is usually with my characters. It's like, where we're going, we don't need deception.
Deception for Pathfinder Society? Unthinkable.
It's more like, in our case, stealth is optional. Okay.
Sure.
The best stealth is no one alive when you're gone.
The best defense is an overwhelming offense.
Yes.
As they pull out the minigun.
All right. Leave nose.
The Ahsoki pulls out of its cheek a Gatling gun. It's the one thing I took from Starfinder. Holy shit. Dude, a level 1 Gatling, or level 1 or level 2, whatever, Gatling gun in Pathfinder Edition would be like 2d6 plus 4 or some shit. It's like, short burst. Oh my god! None of that exists!
Pulls out the plasma cannon.
Oh.
The BFG.
I just remember.
I rolled a
DFG
28.
after Wolfenstein.
E? E? Apparently I get
What's
to
this
ignore
E?
armor? This is bullshit, Mike.
Oh yeah, all of your armor is considered archaic to this,
Oh,
so
man.
it's at -4 AC.
Just ignores your item bonus. Oh, that would be terrifying.
For a phase bolt, he ignores shields.
Yeah,
And lowers cover. That's really good.
it
For
is
them.
really good.
Anyway, I think we're just pushing on. Oh, sorry.
What?
I think we're just pushing on at this point.
The dwarf, when he cut himself earlier, put something in
Actually, go ahead and give me an occultism roll to see, you know, at least to temporarily disable the haunt.
Yeah, so we can safely get through the grove. You got this?
I'm going to use my.
Just roll 1.
I rolled a 3.
Oh, no.
Okay, that's a lot better. That is a 22.
22.
Nice.
So, yeah, so the grove does, part of the trees open up, and you see a path just beyond the trees.
Just imagine Patches going, "It's okay. We heard you." And I'm
Could
just
you
like,
bring
the,
him back?
the heck is the rat doing?
He's like, like fingering, but in the other hand is just the floppy rat. Like, you mother. Duct tape.
So am I supposed to read roll like saving throws for the rat or something for?
Only if they're in, if they matter.
Yeah.
Because there's some, like, depending on where they are on your body, some AoEs won't target it.
Like,
And- Also, where the trees part, you notice that there's a book kind of in that pathway.
Yeah, pick up
There's
the
a
book.
what?
A book.
Oh, book. Okay.
And you flip through it. It looked like it at one point was a spell book, but it's empty now, except for there is a piece of parchment in there that does have some notes on the area.
We'll add those notes to the maps.
Yep.
Does it say what they are, or is it just like, here's a...
It's just
okay.
notes about the different areas. But it does talk about like the grove before it was corrupted.
mhm.
Cool.
What was this land before the Whispering Tyrant?
This was
Last Wall.
Last Wall? And was it always called Last Wall? Or
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, let's see how good of the map is at the beginning here.
Oh, it's fine. It's not vital to the information at hand. It's just we need to
Oh,
keep going.
well, just quick. So,
Oh shit.
yeah. So, this is Ustalav, and this is the Gravelands.
Yeah.
So in the mountains areas here was the hidden tomb of Terrafon, the Whispering Tyrant,
Okay.
and the last wall was the guards that protected.
From the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
All right.
protected evil from there. Also, it was kind of on the border of Baltazan, so they kind of kept an eye
The
on the
orcs
orcs
and
the undead,
Okay.
kind of in that area. But when he exited his tomb, it basically caused a major explosion
Okay.
and devastated the land. And then his undead started overrunning the region.
Cool. All right.
Yeah,
So you
and
called the
Baltzan
spirits?
originally was like, we don't care. And then they started intruding on him, and they realized,
Yeah, because Ustalav's like
yeah,
super
we
east,
need
right?
to care.
What was that?
It's like super east. Not
Ustalav?
quite all the way east, but it's not in the mid realm, is it?
It kind of
It's
is up
kinda
in the middle.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, Ustav was for a while in just a bad place because it's like, oh, we got the Whispering Tyrant's resting spot down here in our southern border. Above us is the World Wound.
Yeah.
Joy.
Belton's over here.
It's like,
Yeah.
A confluence.
is
of,
it
uh-oh.
is it any wonder they were paranoid and driven to
I was
all
like,
sorts
so
of...
they call it last wall because they built a wall to keep everybody
Mm-hmm.
segregated to the east.
Hmm.
It's like
Yeah, and
humans to the west, everybody else over there.
and then basically the mountains to the north was where the hidden
Tomb was.
tomb
Oh,
was,
okay.
and they kind of were there to kind of keep an eye on things.
All right.
Yeah.
But the Whispering Way seduced the world with romance novels, and they said, yeah, we should help bring him back. And now here we are.
All those monster effers are like, oh, my undead prince. No, stop.
That's where they got Twilight.
Undead waifus are awful.
Yeah. I'm thinking of undead rocks. Just a 200-foot wingspan undead bird, like,
I was just thinking pick up a rock. What do you mean it's undead?
ROC, not ROCK.
So you do cross, and then you get to this area as you're going this way.
Okay.
So go ahead and put yourselves in your marching order.
No, we have a vigilant keeping eyes on the road. I think the unarmored would be between you and me. Because I'm armored. Yeah. That'll work.
And as you're coming around the corner, you see two skeletal creatures standing guard over there.
This is the other secret tomb.
Might
They're
get you
guarding the
go
other secret tomb.
Crazy. Okay, there you go.
Oh,
And they look like that.
Ooh.
Oh, that's... God, I love Paizo art. Does Ryan Reynolds still do all the art? Or a lot of it?
He does
anyways?
a lot.
Who's the other? No, Seaver's not an artist. He's a developer. But yeah, I love Wayne Reynolds does really... I think he's the Frank Frazetta of our era. I really do.
Well, in a way, yes.
Yeah, I mean, entirely different style, because Frank Frazetta was all about the natural muscle body and stuff.
Yeah.
But Wayne Reynolds has a very iconic, like, identifiable... You
Yeah.
look at it and you go, Wayne Reynolds.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it is initiative.
Okay. So we get +1?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Let's see. Mo,
21.
Patches,
23.
Kalis.
15.
They're at 22.
Fuck.
So, Patches.
I think I'll just keep using phase bolt.
Like, we can see them from our current vantage point?
Through the trees.
Through the trees, yeah.
Okay, so they get...
They would get cover
Cover.
there.
Phase bolt will ignite.
Phase
It
bolt
no-
reduces
reduces
the
your-
cover by 2.
Yeah. So you don't get the cover modifiers.
We know that skeletons are resistant to piercing.
Yeah, but it's the only long distance thing I really have, and I'm not getting close.
Okay. You don't have electric arc?
Level 1, I only get 2 spell.
I would choose electric arc all the time.
It's a cantrip. You should
Phase
have,
bolt, phase bolt thing, and I got magic missile. And
Okay.
magic missile is.
what are your
4.
cantrips?
Yeah, that was like electric arc lets you make attack against 2 creatures.
I got acid splash, mage hand, phase bolt, produce flame, puff potion, which in case somebody gets up close to me,
Sure.
shield, and I got sigil.
Okay.
I go for acid splash.
Acid splash is 30 feet, and they're longer.
Well, so is
Phase bolt. Is
phase bolt.
Yeah.
It's only 30 feet.
Is it only 30 feet?
I was like, that's your long range spell, 30 feet.
Yeah, electric arc is 30 feet and you can hit 2.
Produce flame goes like
100?
For-
No, 80? Something like that?
no, it's
Oh, it's, I think
It's
base.
I
30
think
attacks,
it's Ray
yeah.
of Frost.
Ray of
I'm
Frost, but
thinking is
for the
Oh,
skeleton,
that's the
so
stupid
that
one,
would
yeah.
still be not
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, but I said 30. Where did I think it was longer than that?
I don't know.
I said I didn't really pick my spells very good, apparently.
It's okay. Acid splash is a good one.
Yeah.
You just have to do it covered, but
Are they within 30 feet?
I mean,
of
you
me?
can. No.
Mm-mm.
You'd have to move and then you can shoot them.
No.
So,
you
yeah.
got here, for example.
You could probably
could
shoot
get
from
there.
there. But, yeah.
Well, I have a funny feeling that I don't want to get closer, so I'll take out my crossbow and shoot him.
Okay.
Sure.
That'll work.
That works as well.
I did forget initiative order, so that's a good call, friend. Because they would have been next. I was like, we can come up to support you. I'm like, we aren't next, Brian.
The wizard went up front. Oh.
Why did I give the wizard such bad advice?
Yeah, the mage armor just gives you a +1, right?
The bird's like, come on,
I
wizard, get
I-
up there.
Yeah, it just gives me a +1, so my armor cost right now is 17 instead of
That's not too
16.
terrible.
And then like, shield isn't a reaction, so I can't do anything about that.
Yeah.
But that's a 16 on the dice for my crossbow, and it's +6, 22.
So that is a hit.
Nice.
And it's a 1d8.
Also piercing damage.
It's also piercing damage. Don't roll below a 5 or you do nothing.
Can I borrow a d8? That's
Hard to read.
a 1.
So you do nothing.
So yeah, it just kind of bounces off the
You're just like,
armor there.
Bink.
And then my second action would be my third.
Yeah, third.
Third.
yeah, shield. Why not?
Yeah, draw, shoot, and now
Cast
Shield.
shield.
all right.
So my armor class is now 18.
Luis.
There you go.
Alright. It's they. They's turn.
Rar, rar.
Orange moves up and attempts to stab at Neil Human with its glaive.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Reach weapons. Awesome.
Looking for an 18, Mike.
All right, so
Yeah, we didn't go back and try to get healed either.
We didn't have time.
Yeah.
Well, I was healed, so I'm okay.
Most of us are.
Yeah.
No, a lot of us
So
are
it-
hurt.
the first glaive cuts into you for 3 points of slashing damage,
Yeah.
and then it kind of sits there and it gets its glaive pointed up at you.
Okay.
If this is that scenario where you took damage when you were already damaged, we'd be effed.
And
Yeah,
the second
that
one
aura
hits
was
you as
pretty
well for 7 slashing, and it does the
Damn.
same thing.
Oh no. What level do you get you can rage when you roll initiative? Is that like 7?
Oh, I don't know. Because I don't
It's
look.
a barbarian feat. I
Apparently
don't remember
the
if it's 7 or
Gravelands likes
10.
the tyrant dice. That first one was one off from a crit. Like,
Oof.
All right, Mo. But yeah, I've been messing around with archetypes, so I haven't decided on future feats.
30. So 30 will get me next to, or 25 will get me in front of black. So let's do that. So I'll stride up in front of black.
Alright.
If he has the whatever.
They both will take an attack of opportunity.
Damn it!
Yep.
Does it? Yeah, 24 is going to hit you, right? And that was the low one. So,
Yeah, 29 will crit.
ooh. Well, that was a nat 20. I just realized on that one.
Why you gotta do me like this, Mike?
Deadly D8. Okay.
Partially,
Yeah.
they just like, for some reason, they really like these skeletons with,
It makes you feel better. On the 3D8s I just rolled, the high is a 2.
No, it doesn't feel better. It's still doubled.
Okay, so let's see. 4. So the crit is 9 damage,
Alright, so 14,
and then the non-crit is 3 damage.
17. Well, that was unfortunate. But that bodes well for everybody else.
yeah. And you're still up. That's even better.
I
How
am.
much damage total?
12?
12. Yeah, I had 5 already.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have one action that basically gives them attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got it.
okay.
Okay, well, shoot. I'm going to attempt to trip the black token. That's going to be a 21.
That hits?
No, it's a trip.
Trip.
Is,
Oh, trip.
It's
So
a
athletics.
reflex plus
Reflex.
10. Yeah.
Reflex, yeah.
So the
They
DC.
got an 11 at this level? That's impressive.
I don't know their life.
They could.
I mean, could, but not very likely.
That is a normal knockdown.
Yep. So he goes prone, and then I'm going to attempt to tumble through his square to get behind him. 15. So that's reflex 10
Reflex,
and minus 2 for
yeah.
flat-footed.
So that does succeed.
Thank you. So put me behind him. I helped you out, buddy.
Twice.
By the way, at level 5, when I do that, they take damage. Because
Oh,
I
nice.
have the tail trip thing. That's going to be
So-
so much fun. And if
Yeah.
I crit, I
It is
deal my
double.
sneak attack damage.
Oh, nice.
I was like, oh, and I get to do 2 together. I wish we were level 5 because I would have done that right now.
Yeah. Like,
But it's 1 check, no map, for the first check. And then, of course, after that, it's whatever. But
you notice he has his little Cobra Kai shirt on.
you know, sweep the leg, Johnny, sweep the leg.
All right. Kalis.
Well, he doesn't have a Cobra Kai gi, but he does now.
15. We're just gonna smash it with the pommel of my dagger.
What, you going against black then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for that. That is a total of 7.
That'll miss.
So we'll take a second strike at that, and maybe the die will get a 9.
Nope.
So yeah, that's me.
Oh. Step. Let's see. He kind of funny to force them to stay there. Alright, so I think it'll be great if it works. So I'm gonna drop my spear. I'm going to try and grab him.
Spin the hero point.
Alright, so that's a 21
So that
to
grabs.
grab black. Okay.
What are you doing?
So I'm grappling black so
Oh, nice.
that he can't stand up.
Oh.
He has to break free first.
He has to spend the action to attempt it before he can stand up.
He has
Yeah,
to
so
break the
he has-
grapple first because he can't do any move action.
That's what I mean. I'm saying he has to
yeah,
at least
yeah.
he has to attempt to break free before he can do anything else movement wise. That's good. I didn't know that was a thing.
He's got to break the arm bar before he can get up.
And then
Yeah, that's my dwarf. So I have 2 new characters, the fetchling, but I have a dwarf monk that I want, and he's straight up just breaking arms and shit. That's so good.
this will be
So many fun. I love just the character creation concept of Pathfinder 2nd Edition. If you've never played this before and you're watching us and you have an idea for a character,
There's probably a way to bail it.
there are a million ways to come up with like a really fundamental idea for it. Because there's a wrestler dedication
Yes.
that I qualify for as an Iron Monk, and I was like, People's elbow.
7 against black.
Seven
It's got a miss.
Yes.
Okay, so back to the top with patches.
I'm gonna do three actions of magic missile versus the orange
Do it
one.
in
Yeah, there's-
orange. We haven't done anything to hurt.
Orange.
Yeah.
Breaking free of a grab is map, or is it just map for each additional?
It's an escape.
Escape,
which has
but it does have
But
map.
attack.
they're map with each other, but not like you can escape an attack with no map.
No.
But if you try to escape more than one, oh, it does have the attack trait.
Yes.
Oh, it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're just gonna mess things up, aren't we?
Total of
Have fun.
9 points of damage.
What was the roll to hit? Oh, magic missile.
the
Magic
missile.
missile.
Black
the
or
roll
orange?
to hit is I hit.
Orange.
Orange?
Yeah.
All right. 9. Okay.
All right, and
Is
now
there
it's
a-
their
I keep interrupting. I'm sorry. Is there
You're
a
fine.
version of Topple in 2nd edition? Remember in 1st edition?
The meta
If you had-
magic.
yeah, if you had like
feat?
Topple spell
I
and you
don't
did magic
remember.
missile, you could just
I haven't
knock
looked at.
everybody
I haven't
over.
looked at a lot of the upper
There's
meta magic.
Topple.
I don't
spell.
think
That was so
so.
good. Now,
It
who
was
was it? Was
fun.
it Jason Beck that had it, or was it you that had that?
That
Someone, oh,
wouldn't have
you.
been me.
Someone spec'd for it, and just magic missile prone. There was no check, just you're prone. What the? I guess.
It was my white mage
yeah,
arcanist.
that's it.
She was spec toppling spell,
Yeah,
and she
so
had the
good. I was like-
lesser rod of toppling spell. It's like magic missile.
You're prone.
You're on your ass.
So
What?
good.
Like
Can
I
it be knocked
think-
over?
that-
Yes, she knocks it
That
over.
very concept is what made me do the guiding bolt for 5th edition idea, because I was like, you can specify around this? That's so good. Guiding bolt, constellation cleric, what are they called? Stars? Or druid. It was the stars druid. Oh, it's so good. Sorry. What's going on?
Say the one option I wish they would do for society, which I know they would never do, is I don't know if you've read it. GMs can give out free dedication and archetypes. So at 2, 4, and all the evens,
Oh,
you also get an additional
free archetype. Yeah.
like dedication fee or
Yeah. So you get a free archetype at level 1, and then at the normals, when you take the feats, you get a new one that has to be a dedication or an archetype feat, which basically it's like a free archetype variant or whatever.
Yeah.
That would be so
it's
good.
so fun.
We should do that. Like if we do an AP in house, we should do that. Let's do Bloodlords.
But yeah, like every AP that I've played in, pretty much from now, like
Yeah.
for the last little bit, all the GMs have always added that, and it makes it so
I wanted to
interesting.
do free archetype and automatic bonus progression, because then you just don't care about loot.
Yeah.
It's like here's just
Well, let's-
Okay, so orange is going
we're on
to...
a time crunch with this.
you are.
I mean,
Yeah.
technically, yeah, I am, but
Let's see. So there's a dwarf, an android, and a monkey.
yeah.
I made the Vanara just so Mike couldn't call both of us monkey goblins at the same time.
I'm not I'm a monkey goblin. They're not even called monkey. Well, they are called monkey goblins, but they're
Yeah.
tailed goblins.
So it's going to go against Neo.
Which one is this?
The
Orange.
Okay.
Okay.
Since you're holding on to its buddy. But a 16 does not hit you, right?
No.
Okay.
Hello, audience.
So,
Welcome to Pathfinder
It wanders this way. I
ASMR.
don't think anybody has an attack of opportunity, right?
Nope.
Right.
Does anybody at level 1?
The
Fighters.
fighters.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
And then he didn't like those magic missiles.
Oh, no.
I'm probably going to go down.
Well, it's a second attack, though, so it's not
We'll
going to
see.
be as high.
I
But
don't,
Mike will roll a 20, so you'll probably go down.
I only, yeah.
Unless your AC's 11, it misses.
Okay.
It's exactly 11. No.
He is a wizard.
-2 because he's saddened about his dead rat.
All right. So, escape.
I want to escape.
Let's see.
It'll be against my athletics DC of 17.
Yep.
So it's unarmed
Yeah.
athletics.
Let's go for its athletics.
Or
It does
acrobatics,
not.
see, but I don't think it is.
So
Minus
Minus 5. However, that one does. So it does break free.
'Kay.
And it'll stand up.
So that's all 3.
That's
Yep.
all 3.
That's good.
Question. If I take a step back without
If you
provoke,
step, no.
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 If you stride, yes.
But you notice it did not like lower its.
has to
Well, we don't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you did notice that last time that's what it had done.
Yeah, it created an ability. It has an ability that gives it an attack. It doesn't naturally have
Right.
the attack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but my
But
character
from
doesn't.
we're none of us are fighters, so from our perspective, it hasn't.
And- Yeah.
Me?
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm still flanking though. I'm okay.
Yep.
I was like, shit, it's not. Yeah. All right, let's whack it,
But we did waste all of its action, so that's good.
which is fine.
Out of curiosity, did the second escape action include the -2?
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Okay.
It rolled a 17 on the die.
Okay.
Oh no. Gonna use my hero point. That's much better. So 17 plus 8, 25. Flat-footed. Well, flanking.
25,
Which is
25
flat-footed.
yeah, 25 flat-footed crits.
Yeah.
Wee-wee. So it slowed 1.
That makes a fortitude save
Oh yeah,
against
sorry.
your
I,
DC.
yeah, wait, let me write that down.
It is slowed 1.
Nice. So it's Fort DC,
Yes.
Mhm.
and what's the? It has to
Your
match
class
what?
DC.
It's your
Your
class
class
DC.
So 18. Okay.
Yeah.
Fort versus 18. All right. Just to my knowledge in the future.
Mhm.
And this is bludgeoning, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 plus or times 2, so 22 bludgeoning.
So it just shatters as you
Nice.
slam into it.
And then I know it's useless. You're next. I don't need to roll for it because you said they're mindless, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. Let's see. And then Kalis.
All right.
No,
Oh,
I got it. Yeah, I can
Yeah,
move
you got
up.
one more action. Yeah.
I have another action. So let's move me around and behind it.
15,
Yeah,
25.
that'll work. Yeah. Does it hit me?
No.
Hey guys, I figured this out. Awesome. I love how versatile rogues can be.
Mhm.
Just like, and then oh man, once if I told you my... Oh, no, I don't... No tangents. Stop. I'll get yelled at by Casey again.
Yeah, we've been on tangents way too much.
Well, my problem is I tangent during other people's turns, and it's not nice.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna smack it once. Maybe.
Ooh,
20.
nice.
Yes.
Come here. For 4 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Yeah. That's going to be so much better when I get gang up.
I will then take a minor elixir of life and pass it to him.
Thank you.
How badly hurt were you?
I took 10.
Oh, okay.
So
I probably should have. Instead of moving, I should have pulled out a potion
okay, so my turn.
and held on to it.
Wow. Okay, later. So I'll rage. I want to. We'll just try to punch him. All right. So that's 22.
That hits.
So that's 3, 5. So 8 damage, 1's positive.
All right, and it just crumbles.
Nice.
Nice.
What were they guarding?
And then I'll throw back my majestic hair and take a sip.
No, it's D6.
Oh, D6.
Elixir of life,
That's
not the healing potion. I can't make those.
Yeah, that's
But I can make minor elixirs.
Yeah, I think...
So yeah, you notice that there's a campsite nearby.
Hmm.
You also, when you're looking at the 2 remains, they have wayfinders.
Oh.
Well, we'll take those.
Yeah. And any other identifying features they might have, like a belt or a favor or something. I mean, just whatever.
Right.
All right.
Alright, well, let's medicine you. Okay, success. For 12.
yeah, nice.
Can you medicine me too?
Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't done you for a while.
Haven't done you for
He
a while.
hasn't ever done me.
He
So,
hasn't been
yes.
hit.
Do the rat.
Okay.
Wrong rat.
Only a 21, so not a crit. How badly hurt are you?
6 points.
You're fully healed.
That's from the mind effect or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I'll drink
Oh
my,
yeah.
my free potion. For was it just 1d8?
Yeah.
So I'm 14 down.
Can you try healing my rat?
I mean, technically, yes.
Yeah.
It's,
I mean,
it's not
You're
receptive.
probably just stabilized.
Yeah.
I haven't even rolled
He's
this
just
yet.
unconscious. Yeah.
Yes, I heal your rat. For 3.
Okay.
I see the shoddy work you did.
That was pretty shoddy, honestly.
He's like,
The rat's like, the stitches on that girl look better than these.
What girl?
She had shitty stitches. The
Oh,
Claudette.
Yeah.
Claudette.
Casey's like, I wasn't paying any attention.
Don't give away our secrets.
It's like, he's like, I was too busy looking at formulas. Leave me alone.
And then go ahead and give me perception checks as you're searching the campsite.
Is this what they were guarding?
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
11.
All right. 17.
7.
Good job.
Yeah.
uh,
I'm
21.
more interested in
Alright.
healing people, I
So
think.
Mo and Patches, you find there's a desiccated hand that bears a large golden signet ring.
Ooh.
And Patches, you find a map of the nearby enclaves and towns that remains pretty intact,
good.
kind of just rolled up next to a log.
Yeah, then I'll put it in with our regular other maps.
Did anybody know what this ring means?
And you also find another path that kind of leaves off to the side that heads further towards the way you're
Oh, okay.
imagine you
All
need to be
right. Well,
heading
let's
towards.
keep going.
So with that
Yeah.
sigil on that ring, would that be heraldry or what would that be? Oh, do they-
Society, do we know?
He's like, not in the purview of this.
Is it just a magic
It-
item?
It's just a treasure bundle.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
So we
Treasure
muse
bundle.
over like it has no significance, but it's dribble.
Throw the hand away.
Second my-
I was like, throw the ring away.
Keep the
Treasure
hand.
bundle.
Keep the hand.
It's a monkey paw.
Oh God, no.
It wait, it's not a monkey paw. What's the one that enables you to use an extra ring slot?
Hand
It
of
is a
glory.
hand.
The hand of
Hand
glory.
of glory.
That's it. Thank you.
No, the monkey paw. you
That's like a
don't
wish.
want.
Yeah, so you're like, you're fucked.
That's a wish. That's always corrupted.
I was like, this is probably an old Hand of Glory, but now that second edition hit, and you can have as many rings as you want, they're like, old magic item that's useless now.
Hey, beef jerky. Iron Gut Goblin.
It's not beef.
Iron Guts don't care.
All right.
I know, they don't care.
Iron
Beef
Guts will eat
jerky,
rocks.
that ain't beef.
What
I
was
was
that?
just,
First edition, the Ash. Oh no, that's this edition. The Cinder Genasi, like they can sustain not an Ash.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, in first edition, it was a tiefling that
Yeah.
could do it, because that's what
Yeah,
Justin had in.
Oriads can do it
Oriads.
off of ash and dirt too.
Yeah.
So
But
you
as far as I know, there's only the one in second edition. But yeah, sorry.
you follow the road for about 20 minutes, and it comes to a bit of a crossroads.
Oh, this
Go-
is the crossroads you to talk.
Yep. Give me a society survival check, or you can also do mercantile lore or scouting lore.
20.
Okay.
Society.
14 survival.
19 survival.
13 survival.
All right. So you know that the one path does head towards the watchtower
Okay.
and towards where you need to be going.
And that's where the people were. They were with
Yeah.
him.
They were with
to the
him,
watch-
yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're
No,
like
well, they're near the
near the
watchtower.
watchtower. Yeah.
The
Right,
mist
right.
hides them.
But he that's what he wanted. Like
he wants
wanted
to
he
go-
wants to invade
okay.
the watchtower.
That was
yes.
his orders. Yeah.
All right. The Cray or whatever his name was.
Cray.
Yeah, Sir
Cray something.
Cray.
Yeah, all right.
Sir Cray.
We just need to get there.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah, Sir Cray Darhan.
Okay.
Not to be confused with Sir Cray Cray.
hmm
I mean, if the shoe fits, wear two left ones.
I wouldn't put past them when they put in the floor as lava hazard. That they were like, oh, this night is cray.
Oh, now I want to play a flesh stitch with two left feet.
So
No, I can't dance. I have 2 left feet. I'm sure you don't. No,
Literally, two left feet
Oh,
and two right hands. I'm half Rakaka. I'm gonna call him Tony the Tiger. Gonna be a cat full flesh switch. I'm half Rakaka. Oh, see? Welcome to Pathfinder Second Edition. If you can envision it, you can build it.
I was just, when we were talking about the magic hand items, I was thinking Hand of the Mage, just specifically a mummified elven hand. And I was just like, and for Bloodlords, my concept was I wanted to be a skeleton who was a farmer. And I was like, that's one of my exports. Chop them off, mummify them, send them out to be enchanted. And my farm is just full of elves with no hands.
Oh no! All right, we take the path. Oh no!
taking the Great Lands to a new era.
Make some tender when the ghouls are hungry too.
Soak them in teriyaki.
So after about 10 minutes of traveling, you find a rocky outcropping high above the floor, or the forest floor provides a vantage point to see movements in the forest below. And a few hilltops away, a bleak dark tower rises defiantly above the mist. And from the tower above, black flags wave a parody of the last wall heraldry they once bore. And fires within the tower glow with an eerie purple light as the sounds of undead forces creates a cacophony of terror from within. And every few moments, the purple light pulses, bathing the surrounding forest in a sinister, lingering glow.
Okay, so the tower is pulsing purple.
Yeah,
All right.
Probably negative energy.
probably.
Has it been? It was what 20, 20, and 10. So we 10 more minutes before you can attempt to heal us again, me and you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do we want to take 10 minutes and scout a little bit?
I mean, we could talk really slow.
I think we want to get off the top of this hill where we're visible to everything.
Are we visible?
I mean, you're trying to take as much coverage in the foliage as
I'm
possible.
sure we are, but
That's fine.
if we're on top of a hill, it's like, let's get off the top to at least...
Let's go find these
Does
people.
anybody have heraldry lore?
Nope.
You can also give me society checks.
You can do heraldry lore
21.
trained if you want. Oh, look at that.
Did you society untrained?
Yeah,
You're okay.
You
I
can do.
think the DC is limited, but
It's a 24. It's not limited. It's just as the DCs get higher in your
it's
level,
harder. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
you'll just know less.
Got a 10.
So I got a net
Yeah,
20 for a
yeah.
24.
All right, so you two can definitely kind of get an assessment of the. It appears that the knights in this area are pretty efficient,
They're
and they
patrolling.
do seem to recall a lot of their tactics.
Tactics
Oh.
and training.
Or so they do seem to be pretty efficient. Go ahead now and do warfare lore or or you can also learn the tactics of the troops with warfare lore, or you can scout the area with perception or scouting.
Okay.
Would
Perception.
gladiator lore work for it?
No,
thank
not
you.
for this one.
Nat 20 on perception.
Critical fail on perception.
That's okay.
18 on perception.
Made up for it.
9 perception.
26 perception.
So yeah, you're able to kind of get a better idea of what the situation here is here before you move on to,
Like they're
because the settlement's just off to the side there, so you need to kind of
But we need to know this information to help dissuade Cray
correct.
to
Yeah.
go, yeah, this is beyond us.
So
my dude."
to get your way around the watchtower, you can either avoid the patrols through stealth. You can attempt to create distractions with deception. And we decided no one had warfare lore, right?
Right.
So you can't. That's not an option. So you can do one of the two, either stealth or deception.
I could do deception.
I can do stealth.
And this is one that everybody needs to roll, and we need to
Okay.
get enough successes.
Ooh, 15.
Oh, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure I failed with a 13.
16 stealth.
16 stealth.
16 deception.
Okay.
So quiet.
The eeriness of the.
Welcome back to the ASMR stream.
Shh, I'm stealthing.
Be very quiet.
Very quiet.
I'm hunting a rabbit.
To deceive undead.
You can hear us going across the brush. Very quietly.
Oh, okay. That's what it was. Okay. So
Make the horse clubs. Very quiet coconuts.
as you start to move down and around the watchtower, you do spot a patrol of undead drummers. They're marching down the forest playing drums. And you duck into the forest to avoid them. So you need to give me a survival or scouting lore check to get back onto the track, get back onto your trail as you avoid
Oh my
the
gosh.
undead.
Scouting or survival?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, scouting, lore, or survival. So 18 total survival.
I got a natural 20 survival.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh,
9 survival.
All right.
So
So,
that's a 24.
but you just needed the one. So you guys are able to, get back on track without too much delay.
Man. I drink all my liquids.
There's water.
I'm
for,
okay.
We have water.
I hate water.
But it's pure life.
But as you get closer to the settlement, you do see a patch of plants that look like this.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
Is that a nature check?
Nature check.
Actually, I have that
I don't
trait.
think that's gonna be enough.
And actually, you can do medicine.
I don't have medicine.
No, he
Oh, yeah,
uses
that's right.
crafting.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
have
You have
crafting.
crafting. Yeah, that's.
But I can use it in place of medicine. Because of
I would
my-
give it to you because of this. Yeah.
Okay.
Got a
14 nature.
14 nature.
Oh, nice. 24.
24.
And I got 20.
Nice.
All right. So the pair of you know that these are deathly nettles.
Ooh.
They're poisonous to the touch,
Okay.
and you're pretty sure. Yeah, you're gonna to avoid this area. You needed to do acrobatics, medicine, or craft for you, nature or survival checks to avoid running into these patches of nettles.
Okay.
Yeah, you know that they are fairly poisonous. So, with how high have you got? If you fail your fortitude save, stage 1 is dazzled for 30 minutes. Stage 2 is poison damage and sickened. And stage 3 is poison, enfeebled, and sickened for an hour.
Jesus.
Jeez.
And it's sickened 2, actually, on the third one.
Wow.
So
Okay.
you have to retch twice to drink?
Yep.
Mhm. Or get a crit success.
Yeah. Or be one of those weird
'Kay.
races that
Mhm.
reduce poison
Yeah.
by 2 whenever you get one.
Yeah.
So
All right. I got a 23.
I got a 20.
Uh,
Acrobatics.
17 acrobatics.
21's acrobatics.
So you all good? Yeah, you're like, oh no, we're not touching this.
We're not going to take it.
Casey's character is like snipping some leaves off. Like, I can use that for later.
Well enough that you avoid the optional
I mean,
encounter.
probably.
Just
So,
make a shield out of it.
So it takes you 30 minutes to carefully avoid the little grove of poisonous plants. And 10 minutes after you get past that, you're finally able to make it to Steadfast. And despite the
nice.
torches that ring the town in an ever-glowing, ever-present gloom, Steadfast appears quite suddenly out of the mist and gloom of the Gravelands. The remnants of a dozen or so structures surround a taller domed building that may have been a great hall or a central structure. In the firelight offered by scattering campfires in and around the ruined homes, refugee families huddle for warmth, share their food, or converse in hushed whispers. Among the population of several hundred villagers, dozens of skeletal refugees assist their living friends with packing and training with rusty weapons and farming equipment under the bart commands of a knight dressed in a mismatched armor near the Great Hall.
Does he resemble
Sir Cray.
Sir Cray.
Did we ever get a description
You never
of
got a
him?
description of him.
Yeah, I think I would have asked, but no, we didn't.
Yeah, it's one of those. Yeah, we really didn't ask.
Yeah, we didn't ask about the owlbear.
Yeah.
We were just like, all right, fine, whatever.
And that's what the knight looks like. That's in the middle, kind of guiding things.
Is he two different holy symbols? One on his shield and one on his chest? Or is one like...
Well, that's Imodade, and I think that's like a last wall heraldry
Oh,
thing.
okay.
But he does have a holy symbol of Imodade hanging off his neck.
All right. Well, I can try and heal people again.
Yeah.
So, start with you. Start with Mo.
Yeah.
Just missed it. 14. Try and heal myself. Yep. How much? Oh, thank goodness.
And as you're doing
Anyone
that-
else need healing?
Yep.
I can't do anything
I
for
know,
you
it's
right
fine.
now.
And as you're
Well,
doing
no,
that,
I can give you a minor elixir of healing, of life.
Take that. Is that just a 1d6?
1d6.
I'll take something better than nothing.
he does spot you and does approach. And you do notice, like, he kind of waves off a pair of skeletal farmers and a burly dwarf with a great axe that were kind of like eyeing you as well. And he comes up to you.
Wonderful.
I am Sir Cray Darahan, Knight of the Last Wall and Defender of the Steadfast. Are you seeking shelter, lost, or here to help?
Well, actually, we were sent with
Yeah.
this keystone.
We're a reconnaissance and recovery mission.
Yeah. We're Pathfinders.
So Claudette made it. Is she with you? Oh,
No.
and you did bring the keystone.
Yeah,
Yes.
we brought the keystone. She made it. She's the only one that made it.
Yeah.
And he gives it to one of the two of the skeletal farmers. And he says, Tomas, put this back where it belongs so that we can prepare to leave. And wait for my signal before striking the final blow.
Yeah, there will be
what?
no final blow.
Once this is set back into place, we fear that it will signal the knights nearby. They will feel the presence of Pharasma's power returning to this region.
Oh.
So we might have to evacuate. Well, we did bring supplies.
Mm.
Start
good,
handing
good.
off our saddlebags.
And he starts handing them off so that people can get them to the refugees.
Yeah. Now, we're not here for an assault. We're here for an extraction.
Yeah, pretty
Just so,
much.
just so you're aware, this is of vital importance. Both venture captains, or no, Claudette. She's not a venture captain. She's
No.
just a captain.
She was just a scout.
She's
A
just
scout. Okay.
Yeah.
agent.
Yeah.
Agent. that's it.
Calistro Benery and Knight Errant Sabina Malatesta.
Yeah.
And Envy, ENVI, or no, EVNI, Evni, is the gnome.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know you're getting a lot of questions right now, but what's with the skeletons? Are they under your command, or why did you raise them, or...
So
Well, I don't
everything
think
that
they
dies
raised
out
them.
here comes back as undead, whether they want to or not. But some do retain their own minds, especially those who died far from the tower or the evil Ivory Reaper who preys on this region. We have more than 100 that have died over the years, and some have made it back and tried to pick up where they left off. Tried.
Um,
And he kind
so
of
it just
points
echoes,
to the
basically.
Tomas. Tomas over there was a Mason and Vigil before it fell. He and his family tried to get to Caliphas, but their entire caravan fell into a ravine and was set upon by unimaginable monsters. He died of his injuries here in Steadfast, but once he came back, He tried to help out wherever he could. But not everyone is willing to accept his help, with him being dead and all.
Sure.
But he is a good man. And
Was.
Claudette was hoping that there could be some kind of a cure, but we've had no luck. Over time, though, we've just grown accustomed to each other. We all want the same thing, to survive.
Cray is saying this?
Mm-hmm.
How long's he been here?
Cray has probably been here about a year or two.
Oh, I thought it was like early. Like he had only just gotten here a little while ago. Okay, that makes more sense. All right.
Yeah, like, Claudette's been missing for almost 4 years.
Oh, okay.
And she's finally came back to report.
So they basically were trapped in the city
For,
for a while.
Mm-hmm.
How do they get food and shit? Oh, that's weird.
I assume they can grow what they can.
And they've got skeletal farmers, so
So,
skeletons will leave skeletons
Free
alone.
labor, no rest. It's kind of like what Geb does.
But
Yeah.
he will sit. Cray will listen to your report on everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's like, yes, maybe we should pull back and regather our strength then. But yes, I am worried that once the keystone is in place, it will draw the attention. So let us take some time to get everybody ready. Most of them are ready to leave, but with the new supplies, that should help them out. Let's get them moving, and then we'll set the keystone back in.
Alright.
An
Yeah.
old shrine to Aristil
Yeah,
still showed us a vision of a cleric of some sort. A few defiling it.
Pharasman cleric
Yeah.
that's been turned on death, defiling a shrine of Aristil.
Do you know of one prowling around the area?
Not prowling, but I do know of one that was missing, possibly dead in this area.
Hmm.
The fact that he has retained, it seems like some kind of intelligence, does not bear well on us,
Well,
especially Claudette,
if we can take him out,
for
that would be
it's
fantastic.
her husband.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
We've laid her Albert to rest. We'll lay her husband to rest. Maybe he'll have a treasure bundle
Yeah.
hashtag written wrapped around his neck.
Seldrick has been missing for quite some time.
Seldrick. Okay.
Alright.
And
If nothing else,
When he was alive,
We don't
yes,
have
he
any
was
actual healing for our friend here, do we? Because if not, it's going to be a while before I can
that's fine.
continue to bandage him up.
I almost wonder if you ought to wait till morning and then set the keystone and then leave.
that we could do. Rest up. It is getting late, so that it would be best to
Alright.
traverse the ground
During the
in
day.
the
During the day.
better lighting
Yeah.
for what lighting occurs here in the Gravelands.
Yeah.
So he does go through and let everybody know that they will be leaving in the morning and to prepare.
Okay. So we can. What's you heal what when you rest? Is it your
I
con?
can probably get at least one
I'm
more
sure,
medicine.
but
and
there's
temp
also
off.
free healing whenever you
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah.
I don't know how much.
think it's your level plus your con.
I think it is.
That sounds right.
Let me.
It's been so long since I've had to deal with that.
right, because it's not something
Yeah.
you get in a,
No.
in a scenario
Usually.
very often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Mm,
that would be 4 for me, which would only put me down 5.
Let's see. Regain equal to their Constitution modifier times their level.
Oh, times their level.
Alright.
That's still 4.
Yeah.
2 times 2 is still 4.
Hmm.
So at this level, adding it or multiplying it is the same number.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I get all my elixirs back.
Yeah.
And he gets his spells back.
So I'm only down 5. I'm not too bothered by that.
Well,
So
like I said, I can
yeah,
try before you
can-
go to bed.
So yeah,
And
they
then
do
one
break
of them
open
will
one of the
wake up.
supply boxes and start handing out rations and a few extra supplies to everybody to prepare for
blankets and shit.
the
Oh
trip.
my god.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
nice.
better take it.
Nope, you can't. Not allowed.
Oh, you overhealed me. Shit.
Probably because critical is 40-10 plus 10?
48.
48 plus 10.
Not plus
No.
10.
Oh, okay.
You don't add anything until you get rolled a higher proficiency one.
Oh, the 20. Okay. Yeah, still 48.
Yeah, I'm only down 5. You can't roll lower than 5.
Well, there's
You
two
can roll
sixes
4,
in
but
the
yeah.
die.
He can try.
I'm good, thank you. I feel vitalized with the energy of life.
So you guys are. He sets you guys up in this area. He tells you once we're ready to leave and place the stone in, we'll give the villagers a little bit of head start. But I'm afraid that once we tap it in, it will draw upon the undead forces.
That's fine.
Hmm.
So out of character, is this going to be like a wave thing, or is it just run away? It doesn't matter. We'll figure it out.
It more of you kind of rear guarding and protecting them.
Okay.
So, yeah, more likely waves.
Okay, in the early morning, I cast Mage Armor.
I don't know how you have more armor than me.
Mage armor.
Mage
Oh,
Armor.
yeah, mage armor.
That gives me a 1, so that gives me a 17.
You have a good dex.
Yes, my dex
a
is
wizard.
plus 3. I figured if I start getting rays, I'm going to need high dex.
That's fair.
All right.
Well, Rays would use your spell attack, so it's all intelligence. It helps your reflex saves and
Yeah.
AC.
We
And
good
balance
to
hmm
proceed or anything else?
Yeah, is there anything we need to do prior that we want to do?
Do they have any extra holy water or stuff like that?
One second here. Where did it go? So when they opened up that box of supplies, there were 3 vials of holy water and 3 bottles of sunlight in that.
Okay.
Nice.
So that's in addition to what we already had.
Yep.
Yeah, basically doubling what they gave us.
So we still have 6 holy waters and 6 bottles of sunlight.
Well, we used 1 holy water. Oh, no, that
I
was your
used
own. That was
mine.
your personal one. That's
Mhm.
right. That's the better nice.
Alchemist can't have armor? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just have a terrible dex.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, any class can get it if they have a general feat at level 1, but
Yeah, I have medium armor,
Oh, okay. I was just curious.
hmm
but I'm
It's,
limited by my strength score in that.
yeah, what's your...
14.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No, he's like I said, he's a dwarf.
Yeah.
He's
All
strong.
the +2, +3 armors are 14. And I think 1 4 1 is a 14. All the rest are 16 though. For yeah.
I couldn't find a one that was 4 for a 14 strength.
Oh, I think it's like wood armor. It's in another book.
I was looking at archives.
Oh, that's fair. Because there's the Lamellar, I think, is that way, but it reduces your speed. Respect it. Even if you have the strength, it still reduces your speed by 5.
Yeah.
I was like, that's dumb.
I went with scale, so
And is everybody good where they're at right there?
Yeah, I
I'm
think
fine.
so.
All right, go ahead. So, Thomas, the next morning, as the knights, Sir Cray leads the villagers and all that southbound. Well, it's it'd be northeastern. They heading back towards the way that you guys came from.
Mhm.
With he did make a copy of your guys' notes and the map, so he has an idea which way to lead these folk through. And yes, as Tomas hammers in the stone, you do feel a little bit of a pulse, and you do hear horses and other undead start to move through the fog, and you can hear movement all around you. And shortly later, you see a skeleton and an individual that you all seen from your vision approach from this side. This gentleman again,
Okay.
who you now know is Seldrick.
wow,
Sorry,
you're right.
Mike. The only preparation I wanted to do was when they were putting the keystone in.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to activate all the bottled sunlights.
Okay.
So they're all on and ready to throw.
So yeah, you got 6 bottle
Oh.
sunlights kind of laying around there.
But they glow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Not
Yeah.
that we care, but like if we were trying to do
But
dark
in case like
stealth,
something
it was-
dark happens.
Yep.
That's yeah. No, we're fine with glowing. I don't give a crap. I just like if we were trying to do shadow stealth stuff, that would be not great.
Yeah.
But you are correct. Yeah, just having
What level
6.
is bottled sunlight? Is it even in this book?
It's a level 2. I'm from the Book of the Dead.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have
And
my
it is
book of the dead.
initiative.
What does
Yeah.
bottle sunlight do against undead? Or
So
It's fire.
it is a D4 positive with a 1 positive splash and a D4 fire damage. But if the undead is vulnerable to sunlight, like vampires or wraiths, it deals full positive damage.
Also, all the damage is converted to positive.
Or it does it
Oh,
does
the positive
max
is just
damage.
maximized.
So it does 4, and then you roll additional D4
That's
fire.
good.
Let's see. So
that's a 12 for me.
12. And Mo
13 for me.
and Kalis.
24.
We rolled not so well.
All right. So SG is at a 15.
Okay.
SD is at a 20.
Okay. So
It's actually a 14, but it doesn't matter. I still think I'm in the same spot I was.
yeah. Mm,
I'm still used to making wizards for first edition, I think.
That's okay. So Kalis is up first. And then I'm after you.
Alright. I'll grab one of the bottled sunlight. And I'm gonna throw it at whatever orange is.
Okay. It's just a skeleton.
And if I had a hero point, I'd re-roll that.
What was the total?
9?
9. No. So yeah, that misses. Splash damage on the
Well, 1 positive?
Yeah, 1 positive.
1 positive. Let's see here. So it does seem to scorch both of them just a little bit.
And I'll throw my sunlight. That's an 18 against orange.
Against orange, that hits.
Okay, so that's 1 positive, 2 fire, and then 1 more positive splash to both of them.
So the fire just seems to kind of wash over it, but the rest of it does seem to damage the creature.
Interesting. Alright. And then it's SD and then SG.
Okay. Oh. Let's see. Okay, no, not. Neither you have holy symbols out or religious icons. I don't think anybody in this group does.
Nope.
Unless you count my tankard.
Oh, yeah. But it could just be a tankard.
Yeah, it could just be a tankard.
So,
And I'm a dwarf, so of course I have a tankard.
The android though looks a little bit burlier than the dwarf, doesn't he?
Probably.
Yeah.
Burlier? Yeah.
I mean, he is a dwarf, but I don't think he's a massive strength dwarf.
14's nothing to sneeze
Yeah,
at.
I mean that's a good size dwarf, but
He's
not
a healthy
like,
dwarf.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Probably gonna get enfeebled.
What's the... Not Bastion. There's a dedication that gives you heavy
It's
if
an
you have medium.
18 hit Neo.
Yeah.
All right, so something like a little ray shoots out of his fingers, a blackness, and it slams into you. Give me a fortitude save.
Okay. 14.
14. So you are enfeebled 2.
Okay.
And then a bit of a blue shielding appears in front of him.
Yeah, shield.
Okay.
And then was it the orange after that?
Yeah.
Orange seems to, some of the cracks in his bones start to solidify. But it does seem to have still some cracks and damage from the attacks from earlier.
Okay.
And then it's going to stride up towards the two of you.
In front of the dwarf or the barbarian?
I think it just would go straight ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. And it will swing at the thing that did all the damage to it. The big guy. And it will miss the first attack. So it slashes at you with its scimitar, and then it comes with its claw, and they both miss.
Okay.
As you're just like...
Mow.
Right. Alright, 50 will get me adjacent to the cleric. So, that's square. Yep. And then I'm going, that's double stride, and I'm going to trip it.
Okay.
I'm going to hope to trip it. 22.
So So he does fall to the ground.
Alright, and then Patches.
I'll move to where I can see him.
And when you get up close to him, you just feel this like heaviness in the air as you approach.
Do I have to make a check?
No.
Will I have to make a check?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, if something happens, but
We'll see. No, that's fine. I just was, you say words, and I'm like, do I have to roll now?
no.
I'm going to cast Phase Bolt. Oh, wait a minute. Is he within 30 feet?
That guy isn't.
That one
That
is.
one is.
Okay, I'll cast Phase Bolt on the orange one.
All right.
17, I do believe.
That will hit him.
So 10 plus 7?
Yeah, I do believe my thing is 11.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
spell attack roll plus 7.
So that hits.
Phase Bolt is a D4, right?
1d4
Yeah,
plus
plus
4
4.
piercing?
Mm-hmm.
That'll be 8 points of piercing.
Nice.
Girl!
So some of it doesn't seem to go through, but it is enough to drop the skeleton.
Nice.
Good job.
Should I remove it?
Yeah.
Like, no, it stands up. Some have
That,
that.
yeah,
I
that's
know.
what I'm saying. I'm
Yeah.
like, don't know. Do I need to leave it there?
Mike rolls a d6. 1. Stands right up. It stays standing.
Alright, so Kalis.
Look what I did.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm gonna pull a holy water and throw it at him.
Nice. What's your distance on those? 20 feet?
20
20.
feet.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't close enough last round.
Yeah,
to
that's
throw
fine.
at
I was
him.
just curious, is all.
He can get.
Ooh.
Thank
Oh.
you.
And he's flat-footed.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
lot. Jesus Christ.
So that's a 21 to hit, flat-footed.
Let's see. So that's just a regular hit.
Yeah.
D6.
Oh, that's right, you
Plus
have no
1
dex.
positive
That's right.
splash for holy water.
I got excited. I was like, yeah, add a high number. Oh, yeah, you have no dex. That's right. You're literally just using your trained
Yeah.
DC.
Train DC. It sucks, but
That's all right.
I'm not that kind of alchemist.
That's all right. You're not a bomb.
I'm not a
bombardier?
bomber.
Bomber.
Bomber, that's it. Like-
So 5 plus 1, 6.
6.
Nice. And I get wet.
When you get wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This would be a horrible time for me to find out that I'm half damn fear. Oh, fuck. What? It's you let me die. Your terrible medicine checks. I raised while you weren't looking.
Hey, that is not fair. You are the only one I crit a medicine.
I
check.
know.
I'm going to rage. I'm going to pull out a spear and chuck it.
Oh, nice.
Alright, so it's plus 5. 21.
That hits.
Okay, so that's 3 plus 2 plus 3. So 5 piercing, 3 positive.
He's still up. It doesn't seem like you did any less damage or any extra damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Even with the positive?
Mm-hmm.
Fair?
He's still protected by his faith. Such as it. No, I don't know.
No idea.
Narratively, it just makes sense. It's like really fun, but not really.
And then I assume he's SD.
Yes.
Alright, it's his turn.
Yeah, I can't wait to level 10. It's a twin trip.
So you notice, yeah, some of his wounds start to heal up as well.
Oh no!
And let's see here.
My little Bondo Greentail. It's so cute, isn't it?
It's great.
I but a little silver on the end, like he has a cap.
Hmm.
I really wish there was like there's a spiked tail weapon. I don't remember the racial in first edition that had the tail that could get the barb, but
Yeah, kobolds had
That's
a
it.
tail.
the glaive, the tail glaive or whatever, tail spike.
Yeah.
I wish they had that for second edition. Because
they're
I'd love to be.
afraid of letting tails do a lot in second edition. They're just like, no extra hands, no nothing. They're like, you can open the door, okay, if you take this feat, and it's like,
Yeah, that's not even an option.
One other thing here.
I would take if they had like a prehensile tail. I would absolutely take that as an option for a tailed goblin.
yeah, they have it for others. They can get
Tiefling,
prehensile.
I think, yeah.
But it's just like, what can we do with it?
It's
Very much nothing.
and you can manipulate items that are one bulk or less, and you can't do anything that requires manual dexterity, like picking a lock. But you can do cool stuff like carry a thing.
Yeah, you use things. It's good for alchemists because they can use the tail to hold an extra vial and pass it.
Prehensile tail tiefling in first edition as an alchemist was incredible because you take quick glutton, so you can drink as a swift action, and then your tail just carries shit for you. Like, cool. I guess that's your. I mean, it is really cool. That's what you do.
First edition alchemists could just grow extra arms. Just
Vestigial one extra. Oh no, two, but they can't. They can only carry stuff with them.
it was just. No, they were full-grown arms. It was just an alchemist discovery. You could just be like, add an
That's just
arm.
rude.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you couldn't make natural attacks with them or anything weird. Like you can't use them. You can use them to do like carry two-handed weapons, but you can't. They themselves can't attack with weapons. I think they're called vestigial arms, right?
I never built it. I just
That's fair.
remember
'Cause
tales of
Click
like
on that.
6-armed
There's a.
alchemical vivisectionist.
That's it. The Kasatha with the 2 extra arms gives you 6 arms.
All right, so he makes his flat check. So he attempts to touch the goblin.
Uh-oh.
Does a 26 hit your AC?
Oh yeah.
But that's not a crit, right?
No,
'Cause
no,
you're-
no, no. My armor class is 19.
Give me a fortitude save.
Oh no.
Vampiric touch.
17 plus 6, 23.
23. All right, so that's just a regular success.
Okay.
So you take 3 negative damage.
Ouch.
Go down a level. Just kidding.
Don't joke, Ricky Bobby.
Well, I'm glad they got rid of that because that was confusing
Yeah, just-
to put in the battle. What do you mean I just lost a level?
Yeah.
Well, luckily in Society First Edition, it was like you just take -1 to pretty much everything for each negative level, and if it ever matched your level, you died. I was
All
like,
right,
"Oh,
he
shit."
makes his next flat check. So give me. Is it a will save? And I can never remember on this one. Nope, another fortitude save.
What's he doing? Oh, I wouldn't know. But
So yeah, he's casting another spell at you.
Well, I have
Do you have
Oh.
quick recognize?
got a
recognize spell.
16.
16.
Yeah.
All right.
I have not
So
quick
that
recog-
fails.
but I have recognize spell.
So go ahead, and it would be religion to identify this spell.
I don't have
Is this a
religion. I
divine
have-
spell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Religion is only a +1.
So he reaches out
12.
and you take 12. What kind of damage is it? Negative? Yeah, 12 negative energy damage
Jesus. All right.
as he just kind of pulls some of your life force from you.
I guess it's a heal.
That
Or
hurt.
a harm.
Harm,
not
yep.
heal.
So is that a 1 action something and then a 2 action?
Yeah, Touch of Undeath is a 1 action and Harm is 2 action.
Fair.
And he's done.
Well, harm could be 1, 2, or 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're doing damage, unless you're trying to do like for everybody.
No, yeah, I know. The
The-
3 is what the area effect.
The
version
2 is.
Yeah.
Well, the 2 doesn't do extra damage.
No, it does not
Let's
do
see
the
here.
extra damage.
Oh, no.
The extra is just to heal.
Just-
Oh,
to
that is
heal.
just a heal. All right,
Yeah.
so then he just has to do that one, and then he can do his third action.
You can do it again.
The little bubble gums in front of him.
Oh, okay.
Shield.
Yeah.
So did I take less damage from?
Yeah, so you only took 2.
So 5 total.
Yeah.
All right. That's better than the 14 I was at, Michael.
Yeah. Yeah, I forget the +8 is only when you're healing.
Yeah.
Undead.
I don't know.
A lot of us forget that.
Yeah.
So, it's Mo.
Listen, I don't care. He's still prone.
Yeah.
That's all I care about, because now I get to thwap him.
Yeah, he's got like very little success.
How dare you, sir? Question. Do we know if he's mindless or not?
He seems to be very mindful.
Does Demoralize have the attack trait?
No.
No, that's why it's a good opening.
Or a good third
Mhm.
choice? That's a good question. But that doesn't do anything. That just... Oh,
No, because opening it would reduce his AC, or it would
but
cause
he's
him
already
fear.
flat-footed, so
Yeah.
it's the same modifier, right?
Uh,
Or does it stack? Does Demoralize stack with flat-foot?
Frightened.
Frightened is a status
It's not
bonus, and flat-footed
Footed
is just a minus
minus
2 to
2.
AC.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
So, you
it's
can
a
stack
stack.
Yeah, let's... So
Absolutely.
I will thump my tail menacingly. Does he look like he'd be receptive to be flexing Intimidate Prowess?
You know, I mean, he was a cleric, so you know he is probably a little stronger willed.
Well, so that's fine. Intimidating Prowess, anytime I'm able to physically intimidate, I get a circumstance
Oh, yeah,
bonus.
you get the +1, yeah.
So basically, he's prone in front of me, and I'm going,
Yeah.
So I'm going to Demoralize. Oh, that's not bad. That's going to be a 21.
That does succeed, so he is frightened 1.
And then I'm going to thwap him. I'm going to actually thwap him. 16.
16, let's see.
So
That will be a normal hit.
I'm fine with that. But he's flat-footed, so I get my sneak attack. 4, 8, and 5. So 13 total.
13. He goes unconscious.
Unconscious is weird, but
Yeah.
okay.
Well, stop moving, yeah. You think he's downed.
So I don't. Yeah, I'm thinking of grabbing him so that he can't just stand up. But that -5, right? Because it's.
It's -5, but if he's unconscious,
I
there's
mean,
a
he's
bunch of...
pretty much, yeah, destroyed.
Oh,
Because
okay.
he's undead, yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
It was just like, Mike's like, he's unconscious. I'm like, what are you talking about, Mike?
Well, I think Mike was. My opinion was like Mike had talked about him having regeneration of some kind.
It's fast healing, so it's
Fast
not
healing,
regeneration.
so it doesn't work. With
Yeah,
the
I had to double check with
Unconscious?
the
Okay.
creature. 'cause
I know some creatures are that way. Like
regeneration
trolls.
works.
Yeah.
regeneration
Yeah.
works, fast healing does not.
Okay. Well, I don't want to destroy his corpse anymore, and I already have. So yeah. Because if possible, if we can bring him back for
You
Claudette
do
to bury, that'd be
notice that
fantastic.
he does have a bag on his hip. That
No,
it's-
around his neck like the owlbear.
So it has a stylized monogram. It has
Did he have
S and CD.
a favor of
Oh.
Claudette's? Oh. Yeah. No, I'll carry his corpse.
And when you pick it up, it's pretty light.
His corpse is light?
No, the bag.
Oh, yeah.
Well, what's in the bag?
Oh, yeah.
You look inside, there's map making tools. There's a volume detailing the legends of the forest surrounding something called the Dark Watchtower.
Yeah.
There's a solid copy of the bones. The bones land in a spiral. There's a wayfinder in there, and about 50 silver pieces.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah. So we still have our own cart still, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right? Because we had a
Yeah.
horse and a small cart.
right.
So I can take his body with us.
Go ahead and give me intelligence checks.
All right.
19.
I rolled a 9.
I rolled an 11.
I rolled a 3.
Especially like those are
13.
fairly big books that you just pulled out of the sack.
Oh, that's hilarious. All right. It's like, it's bigger on the inside. Just pulling a coat rack
Probably
out.
magic bag.
Cool.
It's what's her name's bag from Mary Poppins.
That's what I just saw talk about pulling out the
Yeah.
coat rack.
And you do find also within his robes a small parchment with another portion of a map that includes the enclaves and towns hidden away in the Gravelands.
Nice.
All right.
Cool. So now
I guess, shall we head out?
we got to stop at the
Shrine of
Aristil?
Aridin.
Yeah.
Aristil. Why do I want to say Aridin? Because that's in our freaking...
That's an entirely different
Extinction
god.
curse. It is an entirely different god, and it's an
Um,
extinction curse.
Yeah, who's the scion of Aridin now?
Iomade.
Iomade, thank you.
The inheritor.
As you make your way and catch up to the head of the wagon train heading back, you do find Sir Cray tending the wounds on a villager. It looks like she has a pretty deep gash in her side. It looks like probably like a spear wound.
Okay.
Wasn't me.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
I have 4 spears.
I mean,
None
of
mine have
I'd make a
spears, I
Trojan
guess.
check.
Okay, go ahead.
That's a 10. Not a
So
critical
not crit-
fail,
yeah.
but
I can
it's
make a
fail.
medicine check.
He's like,
I can give her a minor elixir of life.
that'll work. He turns to you. We are a little worse for wear. Unfortunately, Tomas did not make it.
Oh,
He
the
was beset by 2 skeletons, and we were unable to stop them before Tomas was destroyed.
He died as he lived valiantly. We shall sing songs of Tomas.
All I heard was he lived as he died.
He died as he died gallantly.
I failing
Right, that's what
everything.
I heard. Failing at everything.
I'm
Tomas the
Wizard, I'm
failure.
thinking it, but I'm not saying it.
Tomas
And my guy
the
goes, "That's okay,
loser.
I did."
And he kind of stares off towards the field and towards kind of where the watchtower would be, you imagine, through the fog. He's like, the Ivy Reaper wasn't the only threat in our area. If he won't be back, the Knights of the Dark Watchtower will be. We should bring the battle to them, and I plan to attack that tower. With you at my side, the dozen or so of us that can fight might have a chance.
Not today.
The other refugees can follow your directions back to the Usalov, but this town isn't safe.
Not today.
No,
Today
it's
is
not
not
safe.
the day.
Not today.
The tower is going
We've
nowhere.
got all of our intel.
Yep. Yep.
They
Share the
still
intel.
remember their tactics. It's not going to just be, we can take undead.
We need a much larger, more efficient.
We need a better
Force.
force.
Also, what's the deception? It's lie.
Yeah.
I know that you can lie to manifest like more authority, and I'm going to do that.
You're starting to think about that, but he's like,
We
yes, we are not quite ready for a regiment of knights, are we?
we will
It would
come
be
back,
full-heartedly, but yes,
and you will gallantly lead that opposition. But
Let-
today
we
is
shall
not that
return
day.
another day.
Yeah.
Let them
Let us
write
get-
to
yes, let
level
us get
12
the
to 16 scenario
Villagers
first.
to safety.
Yes.
What do you mean? It's going to be a level 2 to 4.
And also
Go attack that tower. What?
we were literally we need to come back to that's the next one. Shit.
It's a level 1 bounty. Slay the tower.
Actually, I think it would be a fun, like, multi-tiered one.
Oh, yeah.
Like end of the season or beginning of the season scenario where you go back and like attack
Like
the watchtower.
season 600 or something, whatever the next
Yeah.
season is. Like the
Again,
Defenders of
level
Last
one.
Wall.
Hmm.
I would love a whole season of
All right, we send the level
Last
ones
wall and
in to
Belkson.
soften them up. Level 12s
Wave
on the
one!
ready.
That's you guys.
There's an influx of level 1 Pathfinders, and they seem to be guided here by a cardboard book. It's just a pop-up book with an obsidian tower. Oh, that's vaguely phallic.
It takes you a good portion of the rest of the day, but you are able to get the villagers back to Calphalis and to the lodge.
Well, we wanted to stop. Did just
You-
killing the cleric stop the?
But so you guys can take a little bit of time. It doesn't really have much information on, it, but you can
Okay.
start to try to cure and purify.
Okay.
Consecrate the
Yeah.
shrine.
Reconsecrate
Super
it.
glue that horns back on.
Mm.
Was it ever something glue?
We got some gorilla glue.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but what's it called? Ever something solvent? No.
Oh,
In first edition.
universal.
Universal. No,
Well,
that's the
it's
solvent.
universal
Universal
solvent.
solvent.
But there's a glue.
And what's the
Sovereign glue.
Sovereign glue. Brian, my man, coming in with clutch.
Oh, this is hilarious. There are glue bullets.
Just drill a hole with the rods.
But that
The
concludes
unmovable rods in there.
the adventure for the day. We thank you for joining us this afternoon, and we hope to see you next time.
Excellent.
I will survive.
Never.